In this video, I want us to talk about link building. So I'm sure you've probably heard about link building before, and it's the process of getting an authoritative website to link back to your website. So I talk about SEO. So if I get an authoritative website, for example, let's say use a news publisher, Business Daily here in Kenya. If Business Daily talks about my work and links back to my website, jettaagency.com, then Google sees this as a positive thing, that if an authoritative website like Business Daily can link back to this website, they must know what they're talking about, because that acts as a referral. That's what's defined as an online referral. So it's very important. And there's this algorithm known as PageRank. So PageRank is an algorithm that determines the importance of a website based on the links pointing to it. So the more backlinks I have, the more links I have from websites that are pointing to me, this improves my PageRank score. I hope you're together. So having a very high PageRank score is going to massively help your efforts of ranking high. And in some circles of SEO professionals, they believe that link building is one of the most important, if not the most important, ranking factor when it comes to ensuring that your website is at least on the first page of the search results page. So yeah, we've defined link building, and I've said, and I've talked about this before in my videos, I find link building to be one of the most difficult techniques when it comes to search engine optimization, because it involves convincing other people, whether directly or indirectly, to link back to your website, and that's not an easy thing. So it becomes very difficult for a publisher to go out of their way to link back to your website, especially if the publisher is not in your niche. The example I gave of Business Daily is a news publisher. They talk about everything. So for them to just focus on me, who talks about search engine optimization, very difficult. However, if there was an SEO or digital marketing publisher, an authoritative digital marketing publisher, it becomes a bit easier. Unfortunately, here in Africa and in Kenya, where I'm based, we don't have many publishers in our niches. So we don't have many digital marketing publishers. We don't have many agricultural publishers that are not government. We don't have many children's toys publisher that this website just talks about toys. And that's one of the main challenges we have in when it comes to SEO in Africa. But with that said, it's still doable. It's still something that we need to overcome and find a way around it. And yeah, I find it very difficult, but at the same time doable. So the next thing that I want us to talk about is, we've talked about why it's difficult, we've defined it, and in all of that we have found its importance. It really helps your website in terms of search rank. I cannot overstate this. Link building is very important. If you have an SEO strategy, link building has to be part of that SEO strategy. So how then do you get a publisher to talk about your business, to talk about your products or services? One of the best ways to do this is by sharing unique content. If you share the same content as every other person or every other business in your industry, then what prompts the publisher to post your website or to post your content and not post your competitors? So it has to be original, unique content, at least to get you through the door. So it can be a study that you have done in your industry. That usually really helps. So yeah, content that's original, that's unique, engaging, and exciting usually helps, especially when it comes to doing studies. So I've found that to really help. So you just do a study of your audience or of your industry, and once you create this content, you just don't sit on it and hope that they come across it. Share it on social media. At first, you don't have to share it directly, but just share it with your audience. Share it on social media. If you can, promote it on social media platforms. Put some money behind it, and then see how it's being picked. And after that, you can decide to reach out to them via email. And that we'll talk about email outreach soon in this video. So yes, I've said yet, release original content. The other thing is visual content, and especially releasing charts, graphs, infographics. Also, this ties to the original content. So having this visual content, we are visual beings, we like images, we like videos. So having an infographic of, let me talk about SEO, the seven key factors to rank your website position 1. And you have an infographic explaining this. It's very catchy. Somebody, instead of having a blog post, or you can have it in conjunction with a blog post, it's very easy. It's very easy to share. And yeah, that just helps even the user just skim through. So having visual content is very important. The other thing is email outreach. So email outreach, this is where you kind of go out of your way to talk to these publishers and request them to add your content, or rather to link back to you based on, let's say, a piece of content that you will give it to them. And I have two interesting ways of doing email outreach. The first one is come up with a topic, a very interesting topic, and then reach out to industry leaders. They can be your competitors, they can be consultants. Just reach out to different people so that you can get their input on this topic that you're writing about. So you have this, you've laid out this topic, you're getting input from consultant A, B, C, and D. And then at the end, share it with all these consultants and tell them, oh yeah, here is what I came up with. Feel free to share it with your audience. So what this does is it increases your chances of a publisher picking it up. It increases the visibility of this piece of article, and also shows a sense of collaboration. So even when reaching out to a publisher, it's a bit easier because it's like these 5 consultants came together and contributed to this amazing article. So yeah, it helps you in many ways. It helps you reach even maybe a bigger audience, and also gives you some level of power and more authority when you're reaching out to the publisher. The other way of doing email outreach is enter the search term, or enter the keyword that you want to rank for on Google. Once you do that, look at the results that you get. If you see that a publisher is among the websites listed under that search term, that's a good thing. Reach out to this publisher and say, hey, I was just doing research on A, B, C, and D. I came across your post. I was very intrigued. I actually recently came up with this article, and I thought it might be helpful to your audience, as I saw what you guys had posted was something quite similar. If you would like to have a look at it, just let me know. I can quickly send the article to you. Something very simple. So yeah, do your research, get the keyword that you want to rank for, paste it on the search box, hit enter, and then just go through what you get. So if it's a publisher, well and good, or you get those aggregators that list different articles or different companies. You can also reach out to them. However, in my experience, some of these aggregators usually ask for money, and this is not a practice that you want to be doing. That's black hat SEO, and it's not really the best way to perform your SEO. So anything that you have to pay somebody so that they can publish your content is a bit tricky. With that said, sometimes these publishers, for example, Business Daily, can reach out to you and tell you, or you can list your business on our website. It costs A, B, C, and D. Because of the type of business that they are, that's more or less like advertising on their platform. That's very different from somebody asking for money so that they can, let's say, post your website as, or rather your business as, let me use my business for example, as one of the SEO businesses in Nairobi. That's very different. So yeah, those are the two ways that you can perform email outreach. So yeah, I hope you've understood a little bit about link building, and you can use this in your SEO plan. As I said, it's not easy. It takes a lot of time. You get a lot of no's, but you just have to keep on grinding. So yeah, let me know what you think about link building, if you've tried it before, your success stories, your failures. Let's just chat. Yeah, I've been Ian Courier, talk about SEO and everything in between search engine optimization. And if you've liked this piece of content, ensure that you follow me for more of the same. Thank you.